Just have a little patience. In this video, we're going to be looking at the IELTS Speaking Task Part 1, questions about patience. We're going to look at the common questions that could come up in the IELTS Speaking Task Part 1. I'm going to give you some sample answers, and then at the end, we'll look at some vocabulary that may be new to you. Let's get right on with it with the common questions. Are you a patient person? Have you ever lost your patience? When do you need patience the most? Do you think patience is important? Let's get right into it and start with the first sample answer. Are you a patient person? Yes, I am usually a patient person. I think patience is a virtue, so I try to stay calm in all situations. Very occasionally, I lose my temper when I'm in my car. No, I am pretty hot-tempered actually. I need to learn to be more patient as, now I'm getting older, it's a bit less acceptable. Have you ever lost your patience? Yes, I sometimes lose my cool when talking about politics. One time a friend of mine started lecturing me about some government policy and I just exploded with rage at her. It was quite embarrassing. No, it's very important for me to stay calm. I've seen other people lose their temper and it can be quite scary. I like to be in control of my emotions, so I use meditation to help me keep my patience. When do you need patience the most? Looking after children is when you need to keep a cool head. It can be very frustrating when they're being stubborn or rude, but it is vital that you don't lose your temper with them, or they may get upset and they'll hate you forever. Do you think patience is important? 100% yes. If people were walking around being hot-tempered all the time, the world would not be a very nice place to live. When I am around somebody who doesn't have patience, it feels like I'm walking on eggshells. Let's look at that, eggshells and other vocabulary. Walking on eggshells means that you're very, very careful not to offend them. It's an idiom in English, so think about walking on eggshells, trying not to break them. You have to be very delicate and slow and careful. And that's where the idiom comes from. You're like that around people who might be hot-tempered. Here it is in a sentence. My mother is very hot-tempered. I have to walk on eggshells around her. I don't like to walk around on eggshells. I just say what I think. Hot-tempered means quick to anger. It's a good one for the patience set of questions in the IELTS Speaking Task Part 1 because it's the opposite of patience. Hot-tempered means quick to anger. I am patient until I get in my car and then I become hot-tempered. So if you have a cool head, it means you can keep calm in most situations. I am a patient person. I can keep a cool head in most situations. But you might lose your cool, which means losing your cool head. I am going to get annoyed. I am starting to lose my cool. I said earlier that patience is a virtue. A virtue is just a behavior that shows high moral standards. So you can say patience is a virtue. It's a really good line to start some of these questions if you get them in the IELTS Test Part 1. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in the IELTS Part 1 questions, you can check out this playlist here where it has many videos like this for all the different topics that could come up. Or you can click this video that YouTube's recommended. It's probably going to be good. Alternatively, press this button here to subscribe to the channel. Good luck and smash those exams.